A very good evening to one and all, with a heart full of gratitude to God. I associate myself with the management of Hindustan College of Engineering and Technology, and on behalf of the Department of Science and Humanities, I extend a very warm welcome to all the vibrant participants for today's webinar on the topic Strategy to Crack CSIR Net in Mathematics. It's a great pleasure for me to introduce our speaker, Mr. R. Suresh Kannan, guest lecturer in mathematics, Madurai Kamaraj University Constituent Model Arts and Science College, Madurai. Our speaker has 13 years of experience and he cleared CSIR NET and SLET exam in mathematics. He was attended as a chief guest for 14 seminars and workshops. In particular, he organized a 2 day workshop on how to crack CSIR NET in mathematics. With this, I am happy to hand over the session to our presenter. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. A warm welcome to all of you. First, I thank the management of Hindustan College, State Department of Mathematics, and Kritika ma'am, and student coordinator, Sriram. I divide this session into two parts. One is I give tips how to crack CSIR NET exam in my point of view with my experience, and then solving some problems from linear algebra due to limited time. So let us start the first one. So I give tips how to crack CSIR NET exam. This is my own experience. So you can take note of it. If you have any doubt, you can ask at the end of the session. Particularly how to prepare in preparation manner, you can ask. Any doubt, application of how to apply and how to prepare like that, you can ask. First, we see preparation strategy to crack CSIR NET in mathematics. Namaste. All strategy to crack CSIR in mathematics. In this video, we are going to see how to. Hello. One minute.
ஸ்ரீராம், ஸ்ரீராம். இல்ல இல்ல, அந்த யூடியூப் லிங்க் சாட் பாக்ஸ்ல இங்க கொஞ்சம் போஸ்ட் பண்ணுங்க. அது நிறைய பேத்துக்கு போகலன்னு சொல்லி கால் பண்ணி கேக்குறாங்க. இப்ப போடுங்க.
இங்கே கிளியரா இல்லாமல் இருக்குப்பா. நீங்கள் ஷேர் பண்ண முடியுமா? உங்களுக்கு நான் லிங்க் அனுப்பிச்சிருக்கேன். வீடியோ தனியாக கரெக்டாக ஓடுது, பட் இதில் ஷேரிங் பண்ணோம்னா கொஞ்சம் இதாக இருக்கும். ட்ரை பண்ணி பார்க்குறேன், இல்லைன்னா பண்ணுவேன் பார்த்துக்கிறேன். Namaste, greetings, welcome you all. Strategy to crack CSIR net in mathematics. So in this video we are going to see how to crack CSIR net exam. So my contact details are Suresh, CSIR net set, TRB Teachers Recruitment Board, PG Assistant, TRB Polytechnic Lecturer, Mathematics Trainer, Assistant Professor of Mathematics, Madurai, Tamil Nadu, India. Or kannansuresh@gmail.com, and this is my blog csirnetmath.blogspot.com. The Facebook page SS Academy MBA. Winners are not people who never fail, but people who never quit. So who are the winners? So always we feel I cannot get success like that, but the winners are people who never fail, but people who never quit. Winners get failed many times, but they never quit. So keep it in mind, and particularly when you are preparing for the toughest exam, CSIR net. So keep this in mind. Never ever quit till you clear the exam. No substitute for hard work. In our maths language, there is no x such that x equal to hard work. Sincere, serious, systematic studies surely secure supreme success. எதையும் பிளான் பண்ணி பண்ணணும். ஆனால் நம்ம என்ன பண்ணுவோம், பிளான் பண்ணிகிட்டே ரொம்ப நாள் ஓட்டிடுவோம், ரைட்? ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கக்கூடாது. ஸோ பிளான் இட், systematically prepare, then surely you will get big success. That is the meaning. This is my favorable quote said by one of my professors. Then Sinan Poisson or Poisson said, life is good for only two things: discovering mathematics and teaching mathematics. So discovering mathematics or studying mathematics, students, and teaching mathematics, staff like us. You can say this dialogue like Rajini says in Indian film, right? So many times we think, we don't move. So stop thinking, start studying, or start preparing. So make it simple. Whenever you get confusion, so which one to start, either linear algebra or real analysis, like that, don't confuse. So start thinking, stop thinking, just take a book or notebook and start preparation. That's all. So within 5 minutes your mind will be in your control. So that is very, very important. It's one of my students feedback, that is my Abel Prize, no Nobel Prize for mathematics. So she said, you are my best impression, I like your teaching habit, and you are one of the good person in my life. I will tell some words for you: maths encyclopedia, genius, and so on, like this she said. But always I keep these words in my mind, that is, கற்றது எப்சிலான் அளவு, கல்லாதது infinity அளவு. So I learned only in epsilon quantity, so to learn infinity quantity. So that is the meaning. So this is to make interest in learning. If I say I know everything, then we cannot learn further. So that's why. ஸோ எப்போவுமே லேர்ன் பண்ணுறதுக்கு எந்த விஷயமா இருக்கட்டும், லேர்ன் பண்ணுறதுக்கு நமக்கு இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் இருக்கணும், சப்ஜெக்டில் இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் இருக்கணும். ஸோ எப்போவுமே அதனால் நம்ம கொஞ்சம் தான் தெரியும் அப்படின்னு நினச்சிக்கோங்க. ஸோ டோன்ட் திங்க் ஐ நோ எவ்ரி திங். ஸோ திங்க் யூ நோ ஒன்லி the quantity of epsilon, right? So you have to know the quantity infinity, like that. Another one, the class was very useful. This is given by my CSIR net coaching in a college workshop. It is very useful to attend net set exam. So his teaching very nice to listen. Then question, should directly enter motivation question. CSIR net, if P of x is a characteristic polynomial of a matrix A, then e power P of A is. Very important theorem, Cayley-Hamilton theorem. Every square matrix satisfies its characteristic equation. So here P of x is a characteristic polynomial of the matrix A. So P of A equal to 0. That is the meaning. So instead of x, to substitute A, that equation is satisfied. So that means P of A equal to 0 matrix, not 0 scalar. So e power 0 is not 1. E power 0 equal to identity matrix. That is important. So this is actual question. This expansion itself given. So don't confuse with this. This is the expansion of e power x. So P is the characteristic polynomial, then e power P of B. The answer is option 1. So another question asked in Tamil Nadu set exam. If Aij equal to 1 for all I and j, then rank of A. Your order is not given, but we can find out. So all the entries are 1. That is the meaning. So 0 is not the option because only 0 matrix has rank 0. So you can eliminate D. For example, if you take matrix with order 3, so all the entries are 1, 1, 1. So convert into triangular form or echelon form. So all the entries are 1, 1, 1. So when you simplify, you will get first row alone 1, 1, 1. Second and third row, all the entries are 0. So rank equal to number of non-zero rows in echelon form. That is 1. So the answer is 1. Let G be a group of prime order, then what we can set? So prime order. So order means here first milestone of modern algebra group theory is Lagrange's theorem. Order of a subgroup divides order of the group. So here order of a group is prime order. So prime number has only two divisors, 1 and the number itself. So second option, G has no proper subgroups is the correct answer. So what about other option? G has no subgroups. Every group has subgroup. Even the only element 0 under addition, it has subgroup, that is the group itself. That is called the identity group. A group has only identity as element, only one element, then it is called the identity group. Identity group alone has only one subgroup, that is group itself. All other groups have two subgroups. One is identity group, identity subgroup, and another one is the group itself. They are called improper subgroups. So only two. So for a prime order, only it has two improper subgroups. That is G has no proper subgroups. Third one, G has more than two subgroups. This is not possible because prime order. Suppose G has more than two. Suppose it has three subgroup means the third number must divide this prime number. But a prime number has only two positive divisors. So C is not possible. And then what about D? Every group of prime order is cyclic. So every cyclic group is abelian. So group of prime order is abelian. So this answer is incorrect. So only option B is correct. What is the smallest possible order of a non-abelian group? 5 is a prime number, so cyclic as well as abelian. 7 is a prime number. And what about the infinity? Z comma plus is an abelian group. Order is infinity. So this is also eliminated. So only 6 is the answer. Example S3, symmetric group on 3 symbols. It is non-abelian with 6 elements. So direct question, the number of conjugate classes in Sn is? Answer is number of partitions of n. Suppose we take 3. 3 can be written as 3, 2 plus 1, 1 plus 1 plus 1. So 3 types. That is called the number of partitions. So number of partitions of 3 equal to 3. The notation is P of 3. So P of 3 equal to 3. About CSIR net and JRF. CSIR, Council of Scientific and Industrial Research. National Eligibility Test is conducted by NTA, actually National Testing Agency. This is last time onwards, that is December 2019 onwards, NTA is conducting the exam on behalf of UGC. So twice in the month of June and December every year for assistant professorship and JRF. We will see in detail. So keep this official website address. First one csirnet.nta.nic.in. This is to apply and to see other details. And this one CSIR official website. This is to see the final result. That is very important. So don't confuse. And another net exam is there. That is called UGC net. NTA UGC net. Maths comes under the CSIR net exam, not UGC net. So who can write CSIR net exam? MSc completed students, or MSc second year students, or MSc first year student. So this many have this doubt. MSc first year student also can write the exam, but after completing the second year only you will get the certificate. So that is important. The MPhil degree is not necessary to write a net or set exam. So what is the meaning of lectureship or assistant professorship? After qualifying net exam, one can work anywhere in India as assistant professor. Age limit, there is no upper age limit for assistant professorship. Junior research fellowship. So this is also one question paper only. There is no separate question paper. So one question paper. From that they are selecting JRF and assistant professors. So stipend it is revised from this last year January onwards. So 31,000 per month. And apart from that 20,000 is given per year. So and third year onwards the sub is increased to 35,000 per month. Age limit, there is age limit for JRF, usually 28 years. So relaxation is there for SC and ST candidate, physically handicapped or visually handicapped candidate, and all female applicants, irrespective of your caste. All female candidates can attend up to 28 plus 5, 33 years. And for OBC candidates, OBC male candidates, 3 years relaxation. So 28 plus 3, 31. So my suggestion is, if you have age, apply for JRF. If you apply for JRF, but you didn't get the JRF cutoff, but you get lectureship cutoff, so automatically you are eligible to work as lecturer or assistant professor. So that is important. So better you can attend you can apply for JRF. And also there is a lot of confusion whether assistant professor JRF it's a separate result like that. So I just now said நீங்கள் JRF apply பண்ணி உங்களுக்கு அசிஸ்டன்ட் ப்ரொஃபஸருக்கு கட் ஆஃப் தான் வந்துச்சுன்னா ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக அசிஸ்டன்ட் ப்ரொஃபஸர் அப்படிங்கிற பாஸில் வந்து உங்களுக்கு வந்துடும். ஸோ யுவர் நேம் ஆர் ரோல் நம்பர் வில் கம் அண்டர் அசிஸ்டன்ட் ப்ரொஃபஸர் எலிஜிபிள் லிஸ்ட். ஸோ நோ ப்ராப்ளம். சப்போஸ் யூ அப்ளைடு அசிஸ்டன்ட் ப்ரொஃபஸர் ஒன்லி, but you get the cutoff of JRF, but you cannot do JRF. That is important. So clearly you have to mention whether assistant professor only or JRF. So JRF means both. That is the meaning. Okay, that is your choice. Whether doing a PhD or not is your choice. So keep this in mind. So NET exam has 3 parts, not 3 papers. So 3 parts. This is from June 2011. The part A syllabus, generally general aptitude and this analytical, numerical ability, quantitative comparison, series formation, buzzets. And then for NET exam, common syllabus are part B and C, and SET exam paper 2. SET exam pattern is different, so don't confuse with this. But for the SET exam paper 2, the same syllabus. So linear algebra. So usually I give this for my students. Exam and percentage of mark, average mark. For NET exam linear algebra 24% like that. SET exam 15%. GATE, IIT exam, NDHM, TRD like that. TNPSC means Tamil Nadu Public Service Commission, because there is specific exams for maths candidates like statistician like that. So this is syllabus: vector space, subspace, algebra, matrices. This matrix concept is important. At least 6 questions are taken from the topic matrices. Likewise, this very important topic we will see later in giving tips how to prepare. Then unit 1, real analysis. This is 17% in the CSIR NET exam. This both real analysis and linear algebra is in unit 1. So this is very important unit. you should not omit. As much as possible, you should cover first unit. And then complex analysis. Complex analysis very less in syllabus quantity, so you can thorough this complex analysis fully. Comparing modern algebra in unit 2. It's modern algebra. So sometimes you cannot attend modern algebra questions, may be difficult, but most of the times you can attend complex analysis questions. So prepare like that. Unit 3 has applied maths. It has 6 topics. Among 6 topics, differential equation has more weightage. So if you want to prepare unit 3, give importance to differential equation, after that numerical analysis, and then linear integral equation. These are all your choice. You can leave some topics. And then unit 4, descriptive statistics and OR. This is specifically for MSc statistics students. So this is your choice whether you can attend or omit. But linear programming you can attend 1 or 2 questions. So if you are interested in OR, operation research, you can study this. And also sometimes statistics basic questions are asked. So if you are interested in statistics, you can attend. Whether you are a MSc Studies student or MSc Mathematics student, pure mathematics or applied mathematics, you can attend any question from any unit. So in short, I make this part A, general aptitude and reasoning. So part B and C, unit 1, raw law. See here, remember lyrics. In your own lyrics, you can make a lyric this, raw law, marker, topology, differential equation, numeric analysis, mechanics, calculus of variations, integral equation, statistics and what. So this is 4 lines, that's all the syllabus. So what is the question pattern? 3 hours, 200 marks. So part A, 20 questions, you have to attend 15. Part B, 40 questions, you have to attend 25 questions. And then part C, among 60 questions, you have to attend only 20. So in shortcut, I give like this, bracket, total number of questions. 15 questions you have to be attended. So 15 into 2, 30 marks, 25 into 3, 75 marks, 20 into 4.75, 95. So in total, 200 marks. Part A and Part B questions have negative marking at 25%, but Part C has no negative marking. But in Part C, why this much of absence? Only maths has this type of questions, multiple choice. That is, for one question, one or more than one answer may be there. Suppose 4 options are correct, may be correct. So that is important. If you attend only 2 as correct instead of 4, you cannot get mark. So there is no negative marking, there is no partial credit in Part C. Part A and Part B, 25% negative mark. So it is given here. So 15 minutes earlier, the question will be given offline exam, but in online exam, it will be displayed. Usually we think, so in when we study PG, many people are afraid of writing NET exam. You may be threatened, NET exam is very difficult like that. So what are other benefits? Suppose plan A is not worked, so what about plan B? See, when you prepare NET exam, it is useful for many exams. For example, NET exam syllabus covered in almost all PG level competitive exam. SET exam 100% same syllabus. GATE exam around 80%. TRB PG, Teacher Recognition Board, postgraduate. Particularly this for Tamil Nadu people. So Polytechnic 60%. Tamil Nadu Public Service Commission, BSc, MSc, Maths or Statistics. Particularly they are conducting exams for maths graduates. So if you are a staff, you can teach well when you if you clear the NET exam. So UG, PG student, you can teach this. If you are a student, if you prepare for this exam, you can do your internal or semester exam well. So these are other benefits of NET preparation. So cutoff or qualifying mark, usually cutoff for unreserved around 50 to 60. This is for JRF and this is for NET exam. and OBC 40, net exam 36. Usually 5% difference between net means only lectureship, JRF means junior research fellowship to do PhD. So usually there will be 5% difference. This is December 2017 and then June 2017, like that. So consider you should take 60% mark, that is 120 marks. Surely you will get cleared irrespective of your category. So aim for 120 marks, surely you will get success. Okay sir, these are all you are saying. So how to prepare, where to start? So many of people have starting trouble. I want to clear net exam but I don't know where to start. எப்படி ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுறதுன்னு எனக்கு தெரியல சார் அப்படிலாம் ஃபீல் பண்ணுவோம். ஸோ ஃபார் திஸ் preparation tips. So usually do not start with the high standard books. What is the meaning of high standard book? ஸோ ஒரு புக்கை பார்க்கும்போது நமக்கு எதுவுமே புரியலை அப்படின்னா அதான் ஹை ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் புக். இப்போ உடனே நம்ம சொல்லிடுவோம் எல்லாமே எனக்கு ஹை ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் புக்கு தான் சார். ஸோ like that. So usually foreign author books or the books prescribed for PG are abstract in nature. So they are high standard books. You take that book, you will get bored suddenly. So start with your UG or PG college own notebooks or textbook. Suppose if you have these in your hand, suppose you have you did your PG 10 years ago, it's not possible to have these notebooks. Suppose you have, you can use this. Why I am saying this? Think when you are in exam hall writing exam for a particular question, without your knowledge, your brain think the question answer is in the left hand side of your notebook. So psychologically I am saying own notebooks you can prepare. எக்ஸாம் எழுதும்போது பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நம்ம யோசிச்சுட்டே எழுதுவோம். ஸோ ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அந்த நோட் புக்கில் அல்லது புக்கில் அது எந்த பக்கம் இருந்துச்சு, லெஃப்ட் ஹேண்ட் சைடு ரைட் ஹேண்ட் சைடு நம்ம பிரெயினுக்கு வந்து ஸ்ட்ரைக் ஆகும். ஸோ அவர் பிரெயின் இஸ் வெரி வெரி பிரில்லியன்ட். யூ ஹேவ் டு யூஸ். So first two options are optional. So okay, you no need to use that. It is suppose now you are studying PG means you are already studying standard book. So there is no other option. This is general. Okay, first and second option, 0 and 1. And then second, read and understand first. Take one book at a time. Don't confuse many books at a time. Don't read many books at a time. It will confuse you. First understand, then go for standard book. Or use material. Usually in my coaching I give material. Then third one, see previous net papers. When you are get bored during this lockdown, so many of us are get bored. So take the question paper and read. So you no need to you have to you no need to say the answer, but just read. Why I am saying this means our brain automatically store the information from which topic this question is asked, like that. Okay, so from June 2011 to December 2019 there are 18 CSIR net papers available plus one model test paper available in CSIR website. So totally 19. If you know the answers for these 19 papers, that's enough. And then fourth one, buy other best books covering net topics, or better you can use materials. That's enough. Because at a time if you buy 10 books for one topic, it is very difficult to cover all the 10 books for a particular topic alone. Usually I suggest this, prepare in the following order. First one, linear algebra, because problem oriented mostly. Second one, modern algebra, real analysis, complex analysis. Topology, 2 or 3 questions will come. This is a choice. And then unit 3, ODE, PDE, numeric analysis, mechanics, calculus of variations, integral equations. So you may omit some topics from this. The third unit, that is your choice. Fourth one, statistics and OR, pure maths. If you studied MSc mathematics, that is called pure mathematics. MSc applied mathematics, MSc statistics like that. But if you studied only MSc mathematics means that is called pure mathematics. So pure mathematics students also attend questions from unit 4, because some may have a doubt on this, that's why I put this sentence here. So unit 1 higher weightage, so very important, so cover as much as possible. Unit 1 means linear algebra and real analysis. So cover at least 2 units, so no need to cover all the 4 units, so 50% enough. Sixth point, so many of us fail in the sixth point. Regular study schedule, like 3 or 4 hours. How many hours to study to clear the exam? It depends on you. I cannot say. Even if you study 3 hours efficiently, that's enough. But if you have time and interest, you can study 18 hours also. That is your choice. But make it regularity. So two things. One is regularity and another one is punctuality. So and also familiarity. Regularity and familiarity. So till the concept become failure, study it. That's all. So regularly study. Seventh one, use diary to note topic you study on particular day so that recalling easy. The problem is, suppose net exam after 6 months you start today. After 1 or 2 months you forgot what you studied two months ago. What means which topic you studied itself you might forget. So that is the meaning. So that's why I'm recommending this point. Use diary. So diary means date is there. So you can write simply the topic. You no need to write essay. This particular day, the linear algebra is studied vector space. So LA vector space. That's all. That's enough. Then 8th point, focus on topics asked in previous papers. That is very important. The 9th point, usually a number of type questions are asked and answer in numerical type question. So counting technique, know many counting technique, number of functions, number of onto function, number of one-to function, number of bases, number of subgroups of a particular group, number of p-silo subgroups, like that. Last but not least, very important, accept failure. Don't get depressed after failure. So my suggestion is try one more time. So usually don't give pressure to yourself. Okay, so relaxly prepare, relax. So be relaxed and prepare. You will get success. So don't get much depression, right? So all the very best. 3 points for success. If not you, then who? Then who? Can do anything and everything. If not now, then when? If not here, then where? So you can do then and now itself we can do, here itself we can do. So that is the meaning. So my rules, I follow this 1 second rule. Suppose we are in our home, there is a TV remote and then book. Usually which one we choose? Usually you choose TV remote. So 1 second rule. So decide to change 1 second, think and decide, take your book. That is 1 second rule. So this each and every 1 second will change your life. Second one, find and replace rule. This is like the first one also. Find which are the things spoil your time, watching TV, watching mobile, using mobile. Replace it by preparation or studying book, like that. Third rule, follow first 2 rules. So thank you for watching. Wish you all get success. Prepare well. You can do anything and everything. You have full strength. Don't feel I got only this much of mark in +2 or college, UG, PG. But at this time you can do anything and everything. So keep it in mind. Once again, I wish you all very, very, very great success.
CSIR Net Mathematical Science, Guidance by Suresh Kannan, Unit 1 Linear Algebra. Questions and answers.
If A is a 5 cross 5 real matrix with trace 15, trace means sum of the diagonal entries or sum of the eigenvalues. And if 2 and 3 are eigenvalues of A, each with algebraic multiplicity 2, then the determinant of A is equal to part B question. So algebraic multiplicity 2 means 2 comes twice, 3 comes twice. So ஒரு 5x5 மேட்ரிக்ஸ் எடுக்கிறோம், அதில் என்ட்ரிஸ் வந்து ரியல் என்ட்ரிஸாக இருக்குது. அதுக்கு ட்ரேஸ் வந்து 15, 2 and 3 வந்து ஐகன் வேல்யூஸ் ஆஃப் ஈச் மல்டிப்ளிசிட்டி அல்ஜிப்ராயிக் மல்டிப்ளிசிட்டி 2 அப்படின்னா 2 வந்து 2 தடவை வருதுன்னு அர்த்தம், 3யும் 2 தடவை வருதுன்னு அர்த்தம். It is a 5x5 matrix, so it gets 5 eigenvalues in total. So by given condition 2 comes twice, so 2, 2, 3, 3. These are 4 eigenvalues. See the trace is 15. Here the total is 10. So fifth eigenvalue must be 5. So these are the 5 eigenvalues. Determinant of the matrix equal to product of the eigenvalues. So multiply this, we get 180. So this is the answer. For a fixed positive integer n greater than or equal to 3, let A be the n by n matrix defined as A equal to I minus 1 by n j, where j is the n by n matrix with all entries equal to 1. Which of the following statement is not true? 4 options are given. So I already told whenever the question is asked like this, not true, so be some cautious. இந்த மாதிரி நாட் ட்ரூன்னு கேட்கும்போது எப்பவுமே கொஞ்சம் கேர்ஃபுல்லாக இருங்க, நான் அவசரப்பட்டு ஆன்சர் பண்ணிடக்கூடாது. ஸோ நாட் ட்ரூ. ஓகே, so see the explanation. Note that j square equal to n power j. We can check this easily because all the entries are equal to 1. Suppose you take 3x3 matrix, j equal to all the entries are 1, 1, 1. You can clearly check j square equal to 3j. So this is general result. So keep it in mind. Applying this we get, so a square equal to, a is given I minus 1 by n power j. So here we are finding a square. So the whole square, this is the formula a minus b the whole square. So a square minus 2ab plus b square. Here we can write 2ab because one matrix is I. Otherwise we cannot write. In general, a minus b the whole square not equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Suppose a and b commute, that is ab equal to ba, we can write like this. But here I is the identity matrix. So identity matrix commute with every matrix. So in this case we can write like this. So next I square will be I. 2i, we can remove this I. So only 2 by n. 1 by n square into j square. By using this result, j square equal to nj. Here we are writing like this, j, instead of j square we write nj. So I minus 2 by nj plus this 1n can be cancelled. So we get n square and n cancelled. So 1 by nj, I minus 1 by nj. Again we can write I minus 1 by nj as a. So we start with a square and that is equal to a. So a square equal to a. So using this we get a power k equal to a for every positive integer k. Next we can find out a cube, that a cube will be a square. Again a square will be a, because we already proved that a square equal to a. Suppose you take a cube, actually we found a square equal to a. Take multiply by a both the sides. So this will be a cube equal to a square. Already we proved a square equal to a. So a cube equal to a. So we generalize this. A power k equal to a for every positive integer k. So a square equal to n proof பண்ணிட்டோம்னாலே போதும், a power k equal to a அப்படின்னு வந்துரும். So option A is true. Also a equal to I minus 1 by nj. So trace of a equal to, we can write like this, trace of I minus trace of 1 by n into j. So n minus, take this scalar 1 by n outside of the trace. What about trace of j? All the entries are 1. So in the diagonal trace equal to sum of the diagonal entries, there will be n diagonal elements. So 1, 1, 1 n times. So here we put n. So this n and n can be cancelled. So we get n minus 1. So this option is also correct. So trace இந்த மாதிரி கண்டுபிடிச்சிடுறோம். trace of 1 by n j வரும். அந்த 1 by n வெளியில் எடுத்துறோம். trace of j diagonal வந்து எத்தனை 1 இருக்கும் அப்படின்னா n ones இருக்கும். ஸோ n அப்படின்னு அந்த இடத்துல போட்டுறோம். அதனால் இந்த n கேன்சல் பண்ணிடலாம். ஸோ ரிமைனிங் வந்து நமக்கு இந்த 1 தான் இருக்கும். ஸோ ஆன்சர் வந்து n minus 1. ஸோ ஆப்ஷன் B is true. Since a square equal to a, we get the minimal polynomial of a is x square minus x. Take this a this side. So a square minus a. Instead of a, substitute x. So x square minus x equal to x into x minus 1. Clearly it has one eigenvalue 0. And x into x minus 1 equal to 0 implies x equal to 0 or x equal to 1. So one eigenvalue must be 0. So one eigenvalue 0 implies determinant of the matrix will be 0 because determinant equal to product of the eigenvalues. So one eigenvalue 0 means product of any number will be 0. So A is not invertible. So எப்பவுமே ஒரு eigenvalue 0 வந்துருச்சுன்னா கண்டிப்பா determinant equal to product of the eigenvalue. So determinant will be 0. So A is not invertible. Hence option D is not correct. Also note that A is not invertible implies, this already I told. So A is not invertible implies it cannot take full rank. Here order is n, that is full rank, possible rank. So rank of A less than n. So option C is not true. Because rank of A minus A cannot be negative. Because already in the option rank of A less than n means instead of A minus A we cannot put negative value. The rank is always non-negative, 0, 1, 2, 3 like that. See here what is asked, which are the following not true. So keep it in mind. The third option, rank of A less than n. Here there is minus, but we need n. Suppose this number maybe take n equal to 3. So here this is 3. This is less than 3. Less than 3 means it may be 2. To satisfy this, we cannot put minus 1 here. Minus 1 only we will get. By putting minus 1 only we can get 3. But rank cannot be negative. That's why this condition is given. Because so rank, this is not possible. So this is also not true. Rank of A less than n இருக்கிறதுனால rank of I minus A நெகட்டிவாக இருந்தால் தான் நம்ம ஈக்குவல் டு n வரும். ஆனால் ரேங்க் வந்து எப்போவுமே நெகட்டிவாக இருக்க முடியாது. ஸோ இந்த கண்டிஷன் வந்து நாட் ட்ரூ. நம்ம கேட்குறது நாட் ட்ரூ தான் கேட்குறாங்க. அதனால் கொஞ்சம் கிளியராக சூஸ் பண்ணணும். which are not true, this one and this one.
Order n by n where n is not equal to 2 with real entries and race equal to 0. Yes, we collect all symmetric matrices of order n by n square matrices. The order at least must be 2 with real entries. The entries are real numbers and the trace means sum of the diagonal entries. Trace equal to 0. See, what is symmetric matrix? A equal to A transpose or A ij equal to A ji. For example, these 3 diagonal entries may be any number. That's why I put 1, 2, 3. Not only 1, 2, 3. These 3 may be any number. They we say they are 3 entries. So 1, 2, 3 entries. Here 4 means here we should get 4 because Aij equal to Aji. This is A21 and this is A12. Likewise A31, A13, A32, A23. So we have 6 free variables or 6 free entries. So the dimension of 3 by 3 symmetric matrices vector space is 6. Likewise we can find out. In general, what is the dimension of vector space of all n by n square matrices? N by n square matrices means there are n square entries. All the entries are free entries because no condition here. So this is n square. இப்போ ஒரு டைமென்ஷன் எப்படி கண்டுபிடிக்கணும் அப்படின்னா, ஒரு ஜென்ரலாக ஒரு மேட்ரிக்ஸ் எடுத்துட்டு, இது வந்து ஷார்ட்கட், திஸ் இஸ் ஷார்ட்கட். இப்போ ஜென்ரலாக ஒரு மேட்ரிக்ஸ் எடுத்துட்டு அதில் ஃப்ரீ என்ட்ரிஸ் அப்படின்னா நம்ம இஷ்டப்படி போட்டுக்கலாம், எந்த கண்டிஷன் இல்லாமல். ஸோ வித்தவுட் கண்டிஷன் we can take a number or entry as our choice. That is called free entry. So dimension of the vector space of all symmetric matrices are order n equal to. You can see here the first row this one element may be free. Second row these 2 elements. third row these three elements. So 1, 2, 3. So 1 plus 2 plus 3, that gives 6. That's why I put here summation n. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to n. So summation n, that is n into n plus 1 by 2. But here another condition is given, trace equal to 0. So trace 0 means, suppose here 1 and 2 means this entry must be minus 3. Then only we can get 0. Trace must be 0. So reduce 1, that is remove 1. So we get 5. For 3 by 3 matrix there are 5 free entries. In general minus 1. So n into n plus 1 by 2 minus 1. So n square plus n by 2 minus 1. So இந்த மாதிரி பண்ணுங்க, இதான் ஷார்ட்கட் ஒரு ஷார்ட் ட்ரிக் இது. ஸோ ஜென்ரலாக ஒரு மேட்ரிக்ஸ் எடுங்க, அதில் ஃப்ரீ என்ட்ரிஸ் எத்தனை இருக்குன்னு பாருங்க, அப்புறம் கண்டிஷன் கொடுத்தாங்கன்னா அதையும் அப்ளை பண்ணுங்க. ஸோ ரெடியூஸ் பண்ணிடுங்க. இந்த மாடல் கொஸ்டின் வந்து CSIR நெட் அண்ட் செட்டில் ரிப்பீட்டடாக கேட்குறாங்க. ஃப்ரம் R3 to ஹலோ ஸ்ரீராம் கேக்குதா? சொல்லுங்கப்பா. அதை இதோட ஸ்டாப் பண்ணிருக்கீங்க. ஓகே ஓகே.
Purnima ma'am.
Yeah, yes. A warm good evening to one and all. I deem it a great honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this memorable occasion. Let me first of all start by giving glory to the Almighty God for making today's webinar a resounding success. First and foremost, I thank our Chief Guest Professor R. Suresh Kannan, Guest Lecturer in Mathematics, Madurai Comrade University Constituent Model, Arts and Science College, Madurai, who despite his busy schedule has found time to grace this webinar. I express my heartfelt thanks to our head of the department, Dr. K.P. Uma, for her constant support and guidance. I thank the other coordinators, Mrs. M. Kritika and Mrs. B. Kausalya, for their support to make this webinar a successful one. I thank all the participants for their patience, listening, and attention. The last but not least, I thank the student coordinator, Mr. Sriram, for his technical support. Once again, I thank you all. Thank you.
Suresh sir, thank you very
Yes,
much
thank
to
you,
accept
ma'am.
our invitation.
Yes, ma'am. I posted reference book, or you can see in the YouTube link also. I will post it. Some asked the reference book, and one
Okay,
section
sir.
asked silo theorem problem, but due to lack of time, I cannot explain now.
Okay,
We'll see later. And I thank the management, head of the department, Kritika ma'am, and all other who have worked for success of this program, the student coordinator. So thank you once again. Thank you participants for your patient listening. So prepare well, you can achieve anything and everything. So repeatedly I'm telling you, wish you all great success. The time for last date for CSIR net exam is extended to June 30. So still those who didn't apply can apply now to get success. Be safe at home. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, Sriram.